Got a new mug from B&M's the other day. Daydream Believer. It's massive. Still got the sticker underneath. So I just wanted to come on for a little chat while I'm just having a little brew break. Because I'm still spring cleaning and doing stuff, and there's loads of stuff I've got to do. Just trying to break little bits up. But I did say I'd come on and show you a few bits. There's a few messages I wanted to give out. Which, just see if I can get. High frequency. I did at weekend. Here's a Frisbee. The cards. Some artwork. I treated myself to a mixed media sketchbook pad thing. That I'm quite looking forward to getting some stuff done in here. Hi Belinda. I also bought some little mini, let's see if I can find them, mini sketchbooks in a 3-pack from, is it the Range? I've never been in the Range. So I went in the Range for the first time at weekend and I was like, oh, didn't know they had art stuff, so that's good to know. So I got 3 little hi Ham sketchbooks, which I'm going to show you what I drew in them, my artwork. So I've come upstairs because it's a bit lighter. So I was quite chuffed about that. If you don't know, I love doing my art. Hi, it's I don't know how to say your name now. Is it Fobo7? I know who it is anyway, but hi. Oh, and I treated myself to some new Prismacolor pencils, because they're not like kiddie pencil crayons. Tell me more. Any you know who updates? Well, hi Top Cat. There's loads of stuff out there, but I've not been looking a lot. But the funny thing, you should say that before I get into my chat, is Mr. B has been shouting out about let me just find it. Our children need to be in something about markets. I thought, yeah, what with the evergreen ships? What's going on over there? As we all know what that name stands for, and they've been trying to change it around in the news, and we're all like, we know what's going on. I just say patience is a virtue, and you know, timing will be right when the timing's right. So I'm just going to show this if you haven't seen it. Listen to what it says.
To get our kids to market swiftly, to power a clean energy revolution in this country, we need to modernize America's...
What? Just let's listen to that again.
To get our kids to market swiftly, to power a clean energy revolution in this country, we need to modernize America's infrastructure. People to work and our kids to school safely, to get our kids to market swiftly, to power clean.
To get our kids to market swiftly. How did they do this? Just saying, why is that boat in the canal? Why is Israel at one side and America at the other? Or was it, not sorry, Israel, Russia at one side and America at the other? Hang on a minute, getting disrupted. What? Kids are off school. I totally forgot Finn was off for the Easter holidays. So just putting that out there, because that isn't the chat that I'm talking about, but I just thought I would bring that up this morning. As you've got the containers, and you've got Russia at one end and you've got America at the other, and something to do with, I don't know if it's true, Israeli and I don't know if it was army or something maybe was allowed on the ship. I don't know. Something going on over there. Keep your eyes over there, because it's still there. Don't know why I'm talking about that, but oh yes, there's something. Yeah, the Suez Canal, yeah. So a boat blocking the Suez Canal is related to it's not related to you know who. It's related to Hillary. And let's just say how do they traffic children? Let's just put that out there. Anyway, like I said, it's not the chat that I'm talking about. But funnily enough, that woman from America, this thing here, yeah, says she's a founder of the Evergreen Consulting Senior advisor. Funny that, isn't it? Seen her a lot about. Yeah, these people, yeah, watch the water, Dobsy B, Dobsy D, that's exactly what we got told a few years ago. Watch the water. So what I'm saying is, be aware of what's going on over there. Keep your eyes on it. Not in it all the time, just keep your eyes on it. Yes, and here's indigo rays as well. So I'm still a bit snuffly, but I haven't come here to talk about that, because believe me, when that stuff drops, I'll be talking about it. But we're just patiently waiting. So, tell me more. You go and find your evidence in it and go and look back on that, if you're into that, the letter that you're trying to bring up, and go and do your homework. If you're not, then it doesn't really matter, does it? You don't need to come and troll. Look what's going on around the world, that's all I'm saying. I'm not here to talk about that, so, you know. Anyway, we'll ignore that going on. Facts and figures, that's all some people want sometimes, don't they? But they won't go and look. So, at weekend, funny that as well, because Red Pill Phil's just been on talking about, you know, certain abuse that goes on online and this, that and the other, and we'll be talking about that, and that should be something that should be talked about and will be talked about. So at weekend, I was doing some arting. I did put a picture up of my fella's artwork, which was like, people were like, oh, what does that mean? I was like, oh, to me it means this, but whatever. But I did a little bit of a collage, and I put this together. So I put the heads on here, but these were bodies out of yes, but I'll just say this right here and right now. Tell me more. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about art. Look at the title, in the title, and then realise what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, it's called The Knowing. It's not about, it's a knowing. Tune into your heart and you'll know. One more time. Ping, ping. So it's not what I'm talking about. You asked about it. It's not what I'm talking about. If you know my channel, you'd know. So I put this together. I think it said at the bottom. What was it? Using our own individual light together to build beautiful things. A magic within us all. And that's a knowing as well. Look at the things with new eyes, beauty and everything. That was one of my collages. And then I did this little painting that I've not finished off yet. You know. People always coming for evidence, need to go and check themselves, don't they? Always waiting for others to give it to them. And then I was showing this little book, watercolour book I did, and the ones that I did this weekend were, I did this and then sort of drew on it and made it into like whatever's going on here with this face coming through. And then I did hang on 1 minute, I'm just getting distracted all over. Oh. Right, sorry about that. And then I did this one. And then I did, it's the messages I've got in a minute. And then I did this one, I love this one. It's one of my favourites at the minute. Whoop. And then I did this cartoony sort of one. Didn't know what was going on, but then it made me laugh this morning because I'm thinking, I did one with purple and blue hair, red hair, and then I thought, oh, well, red and blue, you know, the opposite sides mixed together make purple, which is the spiritual enlightenment colour. And where was the other one? Oh, yeah. So, the little sketchbook I got over the weekend, I was just tuning in and I was about to do pictures. Divine Art Dolly, thank you. Yeah. See, there's people, I always say there's people that never listen to the message, never listen to things that are just going on in the chat, and it's like, thank you. You know, you get chucked out when you're not listening to the chat that's going on, you're just listening to something else. Not what I'm talking about. So the first one I did was this little fairy. Nini fairy, she's called. So this is a little character now. And then the second picture I did was, it was coloured in. I do like the ones just in black and white, but blessings to all from Australia. Thank you, Leona. The fairy sat on a mushroom and she's just playing with energies. I have wrote little notes down. It says, Nini the fairy is feeling and playing in all the energy around her. So this is just all representing energy. And then the next one I did was this one. And it says on the back of here, blooming love. This woman's blooming, the more she grows, the more she blooms. Everyone can see her beauty of her blooms opening and expanding to the light. And then this one is really, really cute. I love this little illustration. It's Nini the fairy and her best mate Bo, because he's a rainbow coloured bird, and they both got a cup of tea. Sorry about my nails, but when I'm crafting, my nail varnish never stays on. She's got a brew, the bird's got a brew, and they're sat on a high up tree, very high up, and you've got the rainbow there saying connecting realms. You know, we're connecting to other realms, and it says, these were the little messages that came in. So on the other side it says, and this says, when did I do this? Yes, Sunday. The Watcher Fairy. She is sat with her best friend, Bo, rainbow coloured bird. They both love to watch Earth and its people shining their starlight. That's why they've got glasses on, star glasses on. Because the light's too bright that people are shining at the minute. They had to put the glasses on. She has star glasses on. They sit emanating their love energy out to help those awakening. So people may not always see them, but they feel this loving presence guiding them gently, nudging them in the right direction. She's also a light bookkeeper. This was just what was coming in with the story of this picture. She also is a light bookkeeper, which means she keeps records of those awakening. So that was that little picture. So she sat high up watching the watchers with the starlight glasses on and the bird, because people's brightness is quite bright now. People are shining the light, but they're happy that people are, but they have to put the glasses on because it's getting quite bright with people's light. And then this one I didn't finish off. I don't really know what's going on here, and she's a bit blue in this one, but the fairy, it's like a door's open, because I was like, I don't know why it's coming like that. It was coming from above, but it is a bit like a door's opened. So you could go in that door. But this picture's saying, I've not wrote on it, go forth with all that you love, because all that you love doing, you know, your creativity. So I've put painting in, drawing, taking pictures, because I do like making little montage things sometimes. My tarot decks, oracles, got scissors and that, all to do with art, little journaling, cup of tea, all the things that you love, you're bringing in. That door's being opened for you. Love the fairy energy. Thank you. That's the light. The light is the stuff that you love. So I've not finished that one off, and I've not put the story. And then this one I just did last night in bed. It's not brilliant, but it's representing a story again of, this could be me, and it is meant to be me in a sense, in a cartoon of sitting down, chilling out, because this is how I've been feeling all weekend. You've got the stream of love coming in, the stream of God, the stream of the universal energies coming in, you know, all them ideas. And then you've got like things hanging around like self-reflection, because I've been doing a lot of self-reflection again this weekend, self-love, creative ideas, peace within, because that's all the temple within, relax, recharge, love. And then I've got like little notes on here that I'm doodling things in my journals and trying to put things together. And then you've got a little light dangling down, like your you know, light switch moment of different ideas coming in. It's all streaming in. But just sat there chilling in my PJs. So, and then, was there another one? Oh yeah, I think that was the last one I did last night. And also, because what I did come on is to show you the cards that I got this weekend that I've left out. So we got, just to give you some uplifting messages for people. Thank you. We got blessed, a change in the wind, and this one, which was brilliant, which is the here and now. So we've got blessed. I think people are feeling blessed a lot. You know, you're blessed a lot when you're giving gratitude out, and you're looking at the you know, the little things in life. How's that? How's out? The little things in life that are more important, and you're giving blessings out to other people and giving gratitude out, and that's 22 as well. There's a change in the wind. We all know there's a change in the wind with certain things happening within yourself and others, and things that are going about and things that are being shown, you know, and that's a knowing as well, because there's a little moon on the top of there, which is to do with intuitiveness. You can see the zebra, black and white, duality, but there is a change in the wind of the game that has been played for millennia, you could say, with the black and white, if you get what I'm saying. A duality game there's a change. We come out of duality when people realise and take responsibility for the things that they're doing and how they're being. That game changes. It's a game changer. Hi Cliff. And then we've got the here and now, which is what I've been banging on about for ages. You could see the egg as rebirth. It's got the past and the future on it, but we're in the now, in the middle. And it says, she's holding a little flag, and it says, you are here. We're in the middle. Centre point. We're not in the past, because a lot of people are still in the past and thinking that defines them, and they're not letting go. We see snippets of the future, you know, there's a knowing about the future, but it's all about the here and now, and what you're doing in the here and now, what you're doing right now, what you're giving out, what you're receiving, what you're thinking about, all that sort of stuff. So we have that, and then matching up to sort of that, in the Light Seers Tarot, 3 cards came out, which I loved again, because it was 4 cards, sorry, was this, and the story saying is, in my way, 3 of Wands, about passion, the fire in your belly, how we're moving forward. She's got a surfboard in her hand, how we're going to ride these waves with our passion and go forth. She's not worried about what other people are doing, saying she's looking forward to her passions. You know, she's about to jump in that sea on her surfboard, the thing that she loves. Moving forward with the Queen of Pentacles, looking quite serene and calm. That can be to do with a lot of abundance, but because it's the Queen, I see that everything's in check. You know, this star's the right way up, spirituality over materialism. You know, Gaia as well, very green there. Bit of action behind her with the red pillow. But basically, you know, abundance coming in for all, I would say, when you're focusing on yourself and where you're going forth. And also you got the chess player, could do with Aries as well, but you got the Emperor sat on his chair there, with the chess piece, the white chess piece, let's say, white hats. I just put it out there, with this godly light coming in, because it is a divine sort of overtake that's happening at the minute, and we hold the last chess piece to this game, let's say. See the checkerboard floor there again, as we know what that is, but this is red is taking action, but he's sitting, he's waiting, like someone else is sitting and waiting at the minute, Mr. T, waiting for the right time to play that 4th dimensional, maybe 5th dimensional chess piece in the game, and he's just waiting for the divine time of when he needs to use this. He's not shouting, screaming, he's just like, hi Lois, he's just like, I'm pretty cool, pretty chilled out of when I need to use this, with what's coming. And with that, number 7, my number, the Chariot, the black and white horses, but you could say that's coming together, working together, Some people might not know where they're going on the road, but the chariot's coming in. You know, it's coming in pretty fast. And you could say with you know, fate and destiny, this card, fate and destiny with what's coming in. Things are coming in, and they're coming in fast. And it all ties up with, again, what you're focusing on, what we're pushing forward on, the abundance that is coming in. You know, sort of learn you are the one that holds the piece to your game, you could say. Nothing needs to be rushed. You know, taking action, yeah, in the red, but it's all coming in. When these sides merge, you could say, because that's where we go to unity. We're not, I've said this before, we're not in pure unity at the minute, because there's a lot of people still, there's a lot of energies that are still not realising, not reflecting on the parts they play, you could say. If you get what I'm saying. Yeah, the heart is the gate, as I said the other day. You want to say Jesus Christ, whatever you want to say, Christ consciousness, the Christos, whatever, any different words, it all comes from the heart. And that is the key. We could say the keystone, that is the key to where we're all going in this. And funny enough, a bit like what Red Pill Phil's just put out a video about, you know, certain energies that go about doing certain stuff and saying certain stuff in a certain way is not the way this world is going. And if people can't see that and move from it, there isn't really any, I don't know, maybe there's no going to 50 for those people, who knows. But it is all basically through the heart, and I just wanted to do you a little card as well. You know, as I said, reflection is a massive thing, and reflection of people. Just said to Red Pill Phil, you know, we have responsibilities on YouTube as content makers to do things in a certain way. And even moderators and people in chat have a responsibility, because you're all talking to each other. You know, if you, well, you'll see it on Red Pill Phil's channel when he puts it up. If you know, go along with certain things that are going on because you feel you have an allegiance or something to a YouTube channel or something, and really it's not how you feel, this is where the world's been caught up, you know, in all this, because people aren't talking about stuff and they're not speaking out about what's gone on, or, you know, whatever, and they don't want to raise that issue with maybe the person because maybe they're in fear. But this is the problem where we've got the way we've got, you know, with certain things. Yeah, many rocking souls at sea, much being unveiled. Yeah. So let's see what card we've got. We've got two. My desires and beliefs are only thoughts. Your desires and beliefs are only thoughts. Asking it is given. You ask through your attention, through your wanting, through your desire. That is the asking. Whether you desire it to happen or you desire it not to happen, you are asking. Hi, Robert. And then we've got, I am attracting its vibrational essence. You can allow it or not, but the basis of your world is well-being. Yes, it is well-being. The law of attraction says that which is like unto itself is drawn. And so the essence of whatever you give your attention to is to unfolding in your experience. Therefore, there is nothing that you cannot be, do, or have. This is law, universal law. This is why I always say you attract what you are. You attract what you are. I can tell, I know what I am because I know myself, but I can also tell by the people that I attract. Not people that just come in nilly-willy, but most of the people that come into my chat on the basis of when I come in, of what I attract, because I see good people. Yeah. Yeah, I did like the song, thank you. Gotta go. Yep. Oh, what? Yep. But basically, I'm still a bit snuffly. I'm waiting for some big, what's it called? Bubble wrap to wrap Susie's painting. Like I said, I've been doing little bits of art and illustrations, which I'll be doing more of. I am trying to think of some things to do in the morning of illustrations, early in the morning. I've just got myself geared up for that. I'm still spring cleaning, which is a massive job. I just can't believe how much rubbish I need to chuck out. But yeah, basically, I hope you've all been all right. I'm still snuffly, but I'm still doing my bits and bobs. And oh yeah, and my other, I've got to paint over this because this isn't how it's going to look. But I'm still doing this fairy paintings coming on. This has all got to be changed, but a little canvas. But people have got to wake up to themselves and the energy that they're putting out. I just still see a lot of that, and I still see it as a big message, just like Red Pill Phil was saying. And you know, like we say, you want a different world, and you want the world to change. You've got to be what you want. You've got to be the change. And this is why people need to reflect. Thank you, on themselves and what it is they're putting out, and what it is they're putting out to other people that may follow them. You know, because you'd be seen as a what do you call it, like people have got to be careful, because sometimes people look up to other people, and I just say, if you're putting rubbish out, or the way you're putting something out, you know, some people look up to people as role models. You've got to be very careful and aware of what you're putting out. That's how I feel anyway. Because you actually come to realise, if you're a YouTuber, doesn't matter how big or small you are, that you may come on for whatever reasons you come on for when you first make a YouTube channel, but you do realise over time that you actually need to be aware of what you put out. You know, obviously people are watching, and they take on board stuff sometimes, so you have to be careful. Since Easter is coming up, I have a conspiracy theory about the Easter Bunny. Oh, don't even go there with the Easter Bunny, I'll start laughing. Oh, I will say, the Passover has started. I think Passover is over is it a week or a few days? So like I said, the Passover to me and Easter is all about energy, the resurrection of what's coming. If anyone gets what I'm saying in chat, not really gonna, you know, it's all there. Like I said, you could call it the Passover to the people, let's say, maybe. Oh, thank you, Frequency Phoenix. But yeah, I just felt like I needed to come on because, like I said, people, you've got to have faith, you've got to hold on, don't be so triggered about what you're seeing in the news. Like I said, the shipping containers are there. I wonder who will be on Sunday. I know, you know, even if we don't see things in the media, I mean, we know what they are, but, you know, there's loads of stuff going about. It's, and like I said, but tune into the energy. This is what I was just saying about that person who came in before. Don't know if they are genuinely asking questions or trying to be disruptive. I don't know, because like I've said before, when people come in and they're not listening to what people say and they keep going at it, it's like, what you're here for. You can feel it. You can feel the energy changing anyway, you know, changing over. Whether people have been feeling, you know, good or bad, doesn't really matter. It's just that energy thing that's going about. Hold the wine. I don't drink, but when Flynn said it, I see. I've not been watching a lot. There's a lot of stuff I need to catch up on in that world. Yeah, it is a movie playing out, exactly, and that's why. Oh, you do sit there thinking, and this is why I do my art and stuff, to keep me sane with what's going on, because, you know, when the big guns come into play and a lot of stuff gets dropped, I'll be on it. I will be on it. But in the meantime, it's just all about reflecting, chilling out, you know, getting things into your life that you want to bring in more with good energies, more practices maybe, you know. I know it creeps me out as well. Certain things I want to bring in. That's why I know I've got to keep on with this spring cleaning I'm doing, to get a load of crap out, old energy out, new energy in. That's why I was sitting thinking the practice is more that I want to bring in, and how I'm going to do it around Finn and different things, because this is why we're all unique and different. If you've got kids, or there's other stuff going in, or depending on what job you've got, you have to tweak things, you know, to either getting up earlier or doing something to fit the things in that you like, that bring in a sort of divine union in yourself every day, because I believe you have to have this every day, this divine union, because it's just going to bring you more peace. So the more you get into a practice of whatever that is that does that, it's just going to help you on a daily basis. So saying that, I need to go now and get on with my stuff. Oh, sorry, I've got one more. Thought I'd do this one as well. The universe has your back. Bringing it in. I think I'll be on tonight because I feel quite energetic. I was tired yesterday, so we'll see. Just check out at 9 if I'm on or not. If I'm not, I'm not. I might knack myself out with all the stuff I've got to do, but we'll see. There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. See this stream? And see the hearts? There is a stream of love supporting my dreams. I'll do one more. But I hope you guys are okay. Dolly, I've always been thankful for your uplifting energy. It's kept me sane through rough waters. Thank you, Effie. But you know what? Before I go, I will say, there's one thing, I hope that you have a wonderful day. There's one thing that I did reflect on this weekend. I choose love no matter what. There you go. When I first came on YouTube, I've always done this. Sat to the camera, close to the camera, with a cup of tea, as I always have done. As a friend talking to a friend. Friends. Do you know what? I realised that one of the favourite things that I love doing is I love to talk about anything, because I am a chatterbox, and I've said this before, I've always been a chatterbox, and I know people need that, especially in the times that we've been going through since last year with the whole everything madness, and I love it. So I am going to be doing more chatty chat chats, even though I've always done the chatty chat chats. Hi Sue. Hi Janine. Yes, you have. Yeah, and that's what I've always done. So when I reflect and look back on what I've done on YouTube, no matter what I've been talking about, because there's still things that I'll always be talking about, certain things that are going to come into play within this year. Don't know when, not putting a time on it, within this year and beyond. Still going to be talking about them things. Oh, thank you, Top Cat. But I'm always going to be doing it the way I do it, like this, and talking about different chats, and you know, sitting with me brew and doing that thing. And I thought, you know, what is it? Why? And I thought, because I've always liked talking, because I like communicating with people. I like being around people and chatting about different things. And obviously we do it on the internet to reach people over different realms of consciousness, lands and all, and we can communicate in America and Australia and wherever people are coming in from, which we wouldn't be able to do. But also I love doing that when I'm out in the real world as well. It's one of my favourite things. So I'm just going to carry on with that, you know, and whatever I choose to bring in, I choose to bring in. But I will always be doing this because I personally believe it's helped people, no matter what I'm talking about, just to have someone there and all you lot in chat conversing with each other. I think it's also giving you all strength as well within these times of when you don't really want to be looking too much in the news, or you know, you can find out other forms of what's going on, you know, on the good channels that are putting all that out, you know, with a lot of evidence, and you know, you're wanting to find different people to watch, because a lot of you don't watch TV, because we know why, and it's beautiful, you know, that you can go around and find unique people, different people, doing their thing in their own creative way. You know, and you'll see a lot of the same people in chat rooms sometimes, in other chat rooms, because you're all on that same wavelength. And we've got National in the house. Love is everything, Nathan and Pen. Yeah, thanks, National. So, yeah, don't even know what I'm waffling on about now. I'm just waffling on. But I'm waiting for a new bag to come, because I've ordered myself a new bag to go with my a waterproof one that I can take outside when the weather gets better with my book. and my pencils, and I can go doing some arting videos, maybe, but I can go and do some art out and about, and when I'm free to go and do that, you know, in nature, which will be really nice. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Revel. Yeah, well, you all help me as well, so it's that interaction thing, innit? We're all giving each other strength to have the faith to push on, to not get too caught up in everything, to know that, yes, as much as the world looks so crazy, there is good stuff going on, not that you think that sometimes looking out, but there is. And I'm just going to pull a card from the tarot deck just before we go, see what sort of energy we've got. So yeah, so I might be on tonight. I probably will be on tonight. Oh, there you go. The one that falls out is the Ten of Cups, which to me you can tell is all the colours of the rainbow, abundance in all areas. The cups is to do with emotions as well, but people start getting their emotions in check. You know, families can be living better. People can be living better. People can be enjoying. Children can be enjoying, because we're not all getting caught up in them. Yes, we're allowed to feel the emotions, but we're not letting our emotions rule us by making us angry and so forth and so on, which is a lot to do with, like I said, what Red Pill Phil was putting out this morning, which will be talked about, because people are letting things run away with them, and it's all about know thyself. You know, if you know thyself, you're not going to let too many things get you, but it is about working to that. So to me, when you've got them in check, and you could say your emotions or your chakras in check there with the rainbow, and you're working through them, it becomes easier. Life becomes a dance, you could say. Life becomes very connected, loving. You know, everyone becomes happy. Children are happy, you're happy, people are happy. That's how we learn to come away from all that. When we learn to step away from all that, that isn't really you, your thoughts and your emotions aren't really you, a lot of things come into play that, you know, where we go on about the golden age, this, that and the other, it becomes more unity, because it's a communion with yourself. It's a communion. It's not a communion with anyone else, even though it does come out. It's a communion with yourself. We are going into snap lockdown, just nonsense before Easter holiday. Yeah, and they're saying over here about letting 6 people around now, and we're coming out of it. So, like I say, it's all bonkers at the minute. Yeah. Oh, totally grateful to Dolly and all the Yakatar family. Thank you all. Thank you, Indigo. It's great to be alive right now. We are entering the golden age from the 1st of April. Yeah, could say that, the golden age, the golden goose that laid the golden egg. But yeah, like I said, the Passover energy, Passover, power back to the people. People have got to make a stand. People think something's disappeared and someone's gone somewhere. It's like, no, it's your turn to make a stand now. It's the turn for the people to properly stand up. We've got to do this. No one's doing it for us. We're getting help, yeah, we're getting divine help as well, but it's a guidance. It's a guidance. So, yeah, I'm just trying to see what that is there. What is that? Oh, they're in a hammock. It's just the end of the hammock. But yeah, I guess you have to be balanced in a hammock, because it is all about balance. But yeah. Well, too many people run away with their emotions. Too much. Too much. So, you know. Oh, and the bottom of the deck is also, I just wanted to look at the bottom of the deck of the energy, is the star. I love this card. It's one of my favourites. We're all stars. We're all bringing in our starlight. You know, we're anchoring it. Like I said before, she's there. We're anchoring it to earth. It's not about we're going off somewhere. We're bringing heaven on earth. Heaven on earth is when you bring that energy in, when you bring that communion in of unity within yourself. Like I said, there's not a lot. There's more people, but people go on about unity. We're not quite at that whole unity thing yet. We're learning how to bring that in, and once everyone starts anchoring that light in, that's when the world changes. Hi, Rachel. Because people won't be in fighting mode, and they won't be in all that sort of dirty energy, let's say. Yay, it's Roxanne! Whoop, whoop, whoop. And Roxanne's in the house. Really? What? Roxanne's in the house. I need to speak to you. But yeah, you could say 50, Roxanne, 50. We'll all go into 50 from 3D, moving through the 4th up to the 5th. Anchor that light in, bring it in. So, That's good. That Roxanne's just coming right near the end. Well, I'm just going, so if I don't know if you're free, I might be able to give you a bit of a phone call. Yes. I think we need to be chatting soon. Yeah, everyone's saying, how are you? Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to go. I don't know if you're free anyway, might give you a phone call, but to everybody, like I keep saying, keep holding the faith. There's some strange things we're seeing and things back in the news again, like the tankers and stuff. But I'd just say, chill out, reflect a bit, bring in what you want to bring in. Like I said, we are the little watchers. Where is it? Where's the little Nini fairy on the branch? People's light's getting very strong. That's why she's got little starlight glasses on there. So yeah. So thanks everyone for coming in. I'm probably still a bit bumbly at the minute, but I think I may be on tonight. Like I said, you're just going to have to check at the divine time of 9 and we will see. But yes, so thanks for coming in at this time. So like I said, I might be doing some early morning things when I get my into gear with the early mornings of what I want to bring in, and maybe doing some early chats for anyone who's an early bird riser in the mornings. It may be just art and a chat, so you're not really going to see me, you're going to see the artwork and a little bit of the process of how I do stuff, just as a bit of a calming way, because I thought I do it and it can do it in the morning for myself as a practice, but I may do it live so you can be with me with a brew in the early morning. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Yes, I am. What, you're an early riser? Goodbye, everyone. Just around the corner for us, where we go when we go up. Exactly. So, hold the faith. Hold the faith. We're watching a movie. Yeah, it is a movie. I mean, always has a good ending, doesn't it? So, we're not even got there yet. Yeah, so see you all soon. Bye.